One of the highly requested videos that people have asked me for on Instagram and YouTube is a mod list for my Grom. I made one time on my R7, and today is the day that we finally make one for my Grom. So I'm going to pull over here into the sunlight, and I'm going to show you guys what we got. Right off the bat, you're probably wondering, stunt gearing, stunt clutch, oil pump, all that stuff. No, but yes and yes. So I actually have stock gearing. I do kind of want to stunt gear it, like either drop a tooth in the... I think all you really have to do is drop one tooth in the front, but I don't know. I forgot what the gearing is, but I would like to stunt gear it because it actually does make circle wheelies a lot easier and regular clutch ups and everything a lot easier, and just feels overall really better. But currently it's stock gearing. I just yanked the piss out of it, and I'm a kind of a heavy boy. Currently I'm 200 pounds. I know it's probably hard to believe, but I'm pretty chunky. I need to drop some weight again, but anyway. I have stock gearing. I have 40%. Okay, also, what I'm going to say before I even get into this, I bought the Grom with all the parts it already has except for the KLX 110 bars. It came with stock bars. That is the only thing I've done to it, is add KLX 110 bars. Those are fire for Grom, so definitely get that. If you don't get anything else, get the 110 bars. It's awesome. It's like the same height as the stock bars, but they widen out more, so you get to like relax your shoulders. Yeah, so when people ask me about the oil pump mod, it was marketed as having one. I don't know if it does. I'm assuming it does. I didn't check. If it doesn't, the bike has been fine so far without it. If it does, cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to install it, so I'm sorry for the people who ask me that all the time. I don't know really anything about the oil pump mod. I don't know brand. I don't know anything because I haven't done one, and allegedly it's already in the bike. But my bike actually does. If I just hold it at the 12 bar, it'll start ticking. So it makes me question whether it really does have one, because one of the other guys, Joe, that has a 22, he like sits on the 12 bar dragging scrapes, and I don't ever hear his tick. And with as much as he does it, I feel like he would have blown it up already if he was allowing it to tick all the time. So I might not even have one. I don't even know, man. 40% stiffer clutch springs. Again, with the clutch springs, I didn't do it. So my recommendation, though, is that you go with 60% stiffer. I've also heard of people using Busa springs. I don't know why the previous owner chose 40%, but that's just what he did. And for me, it grabs fine, so that's just what I use. I don't really care. I just wheelie stuff how it is, kind of. Next up, for crash protection, we don't have a regular cage. You don't need a regular cage. I know my Grom is slightly rough in certain areas, but this has been flipped a stoppie twice. It's gone back. It's gone upside down from being backwards. It's tipped every way you can imagine. The worst damage it's ever done is break my lever, and I just got another lever. So you would be surprised how much this has been through with how clean it is, aside from a couple little scuffs here and there. But yeah, we just have MK stunts, crash protection, 12 bar rear sets. I only even got the rear sets because my stock ones broke one day. I was like trying to like give my ass a break, stood up a little bit on the left, and my left one broke and like fell through, almost like fell onto the highway. I did not fall, luckily, and then I was just like stuck in 5th gear. But yeah, anyway, so that's another thing, I guess. When you do get MK stunts rear sets, you have to get this shifter. That way it's not connected to a whole bunch of stuff. It just goes right up there. But that's probably actually a decent mod to have anyway. I'm assuming you can do that even with stock rear sets, but I don't really know, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, MK stunts, KLX 110 bars. Now up here we have an RSC lever. I've never paid big money for an RSC lever. I always just bought like $30 Amazon levers, but I do like it, so since it came with it, I leave it on. Same with my 636. That's how I got that. And I have RSC on my 636, Grom, and R7, all because of different bikes that I've bought that came with an RSC. So I kept it and swapped my Amazon lever before I sold the bike. So yeah, they're nice levers. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like they're quite pricey for a lever when Amazon does almost the same thing for 30 bucks. They just feel slightly better on RSC. One of the things I'll mention real quick, so it's an easy pull lever. So when you see a clutch that has multiple options, the Amazon ones usually have 3, these have 2. Hopefully you can see that. If you put it in the one that's closest to the bar, that's what makes it easier. Sometimes I see people get these levers and they are still stiff as hell, and I'm like, which one do you have it in? And they have it in the one farthest front. so that makes it just really hard to pull. Put it in the one closest to the bar, then it's an easy pull. So then we got Brembo. This is a 14, I think. Yeah, RCS 14. This is the cool one that can like move and stuff. So since I crash my Grom all the time and drop it and stuff for funny video skits, it's nice to have that. I mean, I would honestly probably recommend it, because if you're gonna spend the money on a Brembo, like a lever itself is like $100. So if you just go ahead and get the one that's most likely not gonna break, you might save yourself some money in the long run. You can see I've dropped it, but yeah, it's fine. It's holding up. Forks. I roll stoppies on this thing with stock forks. Is this leaking? No, it's not. It's just shiny. Yeah, I don't have any special doodah fork stuff, and I still roll, like, at a time I was rolling farther on my Grom than the R7. I don't have special brake pads or special brakes. I do have a Amazon. For $10, you can get a steel braided line on Amazon. So that's what this is. Absolute money. That's actually what I'm running on my R7 also. Just longer ones. Two of them. Blue steel braided ones. I should probably get a different color now that I don't really have blue on the R7, but anyway. So rear. I don't know if this is a big rotor or not. I feel like that's a stock rotor size, but I could be wrong. Once again, MKS plate. I think you can actually get like a whole like kit from MK Stunts. I want to say like you can buy their thing with the handbrake and everything. I don't know if these are P32s or P34s. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, wait, no, I'm pretty sure they're P32s, because that's the brake pads that I have, and I guess they're both 32s. I don't know. Normally you'd have a 32 and a 34, but once again, I didn't set it up, so whatever the guy before me preferred, that's what he put on. So, but regardless, they're Brembos, so they're nice and good. We got this STUNT exhaust. I've got the baffle in it because I don't really want to be obnoxiously loud on a Grom. They're not that cool. Oh, and the biggest, most important mod of all. This is not a Honda, it's an Audi. Oh, also front tires, bro. I roll stoppies on whatever this junk is. I don't have some crazy grippy thing. Or maybe this is good, I don't know. I think it's stock, but I really don't. Oh, probably also one of the most important things people are going to ask me about is my seat. I didn't buy this anywhere. This is my stock Grom seat, and then I had a OG at one time, and I bought a different seat for that. And then with the stock OG seat, I cut the back end off, and then I just stuffed it on this, and I found this like material from wherever, like a upholstery place, and I did it myself. My seat's falling off and stuff, so it's kind of busted up. Oh, you might be able to see. Yeah, look, you can see how it's two pieces of foam. But yeah, this is nice because being a stock seat foam, it's like the same stiffness and everything, but this holds me in real good for like no-handers and stuff. So yeah, kind of out of breath. This is my third video that I'm trying to bust out on one GoPro battery. So yeah. Oh, one more thing I guess I want to mention. Fuse right here connects the clutch stuff, so I can still start my bike in gear. That's something I think is really beneficial when you replace your clutch. That way you don't have to go all the way to neutral, because that's mad annoying. So yeah, I believe that's everything. We got just a quick little recap. MK Stunts rear sets, MK Stunts 12 bar, MK Stunts handbrake bracket, Brembo brakes for P32 calipers, 14 RCS handbrake, stock front brake, stock literally all the front stuff except for a steel braided line, maybe an oil pump, we don't really know, 40% stiffer clutch springs, but all that matters is that you get some stiffer ones. They don't have to be 40, 60, Hayabusa, whatever. And yeah. Oh, and then KLX 110 bars. That's also good. And I rerouted this thing here instead of, because there wasn't room up here. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and this helps you build your Grom or answer some questions or whatever, let me know in the comments. Hopefully it helped. Thank you guys for watching. And then yeah, let me know what you want to see in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching. I love you. Bye bye.